Hey, how's it going, guys? Dalton here with another video on the YouTube channel, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we're going to be finding out what happens if you follow Dutch. Where does he go when he goes to Saint Denis to investigate the trolley station that Bronte told him about? And I'm sure a lot of you guys know this occurs in Chapter 4 after the garden party in Saint Denis with the mayor. The mission where you kind of just go to the mayor's house and go to like that garden party that Angelo Bronte invited to you after you rescue Jack. Well, we're going to be finding out what happens if you follow Dutch, because he says he's going to investigate the trolley that Senor Bronte talks about, instead of us just kind of going to the Taylors to meet Trani for the poker mission. I've been doing a lot of experiment in Chapter 4, and I just thought about what happens if you just follow Dutch. Like, does he go somewhere special? Does he go see Colm O'Driscoll? Or does he actually go to Saint Denis at the trolley station? We're going to be finding all that today in this video today. And the game kind of prevents you from actually following Dutch, because all of a sudden when you actually spawn in or you try to follow Dutch, he literally runs and disappears immediately. Like, you cannot catch up to him whatsoever. You can see his horse is just hitched over by this back shed here by Shady Belle, and he kind of just takes off fast. So we kind of have to use a mod menu to do this, otherwise you're not going to be able to catch him. Like, I tried using my Arabian horse, and Tilly kind of got in the way, the gang members kind of got in the way, and it was just really slow. So I was like, okay, this is not working at all. I am not going to be able to catch. You can see how far Dutch is already in the distance. I would have lost him immediately. So what I did is I just applied a mod menu on PC. I used NoClip. I was like, you know what, I'm never going to catch him. We're going to do this. So I kind of just zoomed in on NoClip, and I was able to chase him down. Now, this is actually crazy because he's actually going to, and you can actually conversate with him if you actually want. I'm going to speed this up until exactly he arrives to his location, but I thought this kind of experiment was kind of cool because I didn't take to even try this. Like, where does Dutch go? Does he actually go to the trolley station and actually look at things and get leads? Or does he go to a certain location where Colm O'Driscoll is? I wanted to see exactly what he currently does. So in this instance, you could actually follow him, but like I said, if you were on PS5 or if you were on your Xbox, you would not be able to catch up with him because he kind of leaves you in the dust after he goes on his horse, because I think Rockstar Games is preventing you from actually catching up with Dutch due to them probably putting him somewhere secret or location, because this is exactly the way that Arthur takes if he goes to visit Trelawney at the Taylors, and if you actually leave right behind him, you'll miss this chance to actually see him. So I'm going to speed up the video, and I kind of thought he was kind of going to Rhodes at first when he took that turnoff down the way by Shady Belle, but he's actually kind of going out by Saint Denis or the La Grosse Swamp. So I was like, okay, well, he maybe is actually going to, look at this trolley station that Bronte talked about. And at first, I thought when I was actually following him up, I thought he was going to go to Angelo Bronte's house for a second. I thought he was going to maybe go have a drink with Angelo Bronte, but no, it turns out he just actually goes in Saint Denis. And I was like, okay, well, this could be kind of interesting. What would Dutch ultimately do in Saint Denis? Would he get a drink or something like that? I wanted to see exactly what Rockstar Games has done. And I searched on YouTube to see if anybody else has ever done this experiment. I kind of searched on YouTube what happens if you follow Dutch after the mission in the Saint Denis mayor's garden party, and no one's actually done this, for my surprise, on YouTube. So I thought I'd be the first one to actually experiment this today. What happens and where does Dutch actually go? Now, first of all of a sudden things were going smoothly, and then Dutch starts shooting at a Lemoyne Raider. Literally out of nowhere. There's a Lemoyne Raider kind of sitting at the fence post by the Saint Denis, park. And Dutch all of a sudden just shoots the Lemoyne Raider for me. Usually he's the one that kind of talks all the smack and nonsense. So that didn't go good. Dutch actually just started shooting the Lemoyne Raider, and I thought it was actually pretty funny. So he kind of passed Angelo Bronte's house. So I thought that maybe he was going to go there, but I guess not. And then all of a sudden, something interesting happens. Dutch literally gets off his horse. He does not just go to the trolley station or do anything like that. He gets off his horse, just gets off of it and leaves his horse. So I was like, okay, well, that didn't exactly help me. That didn't give us any secret outcomes if Dutch was actually going to investigate this trolley station. It looks like Rockstar Games only made him go a certain distance. So once again, I took no clip off and I decided to be Arthur and try to jump on Dutch's horse. It looks like it still can't be mounted, even if it's in Saint Denis. And Dutch kind of just walks around the trolley station line here. So I was like, okay, well, what experiments can we do now that we're following Dutch? So I decided to able God mode, and I decided to put wanted level on me to see if Dutch would actually fight off the Pinkertons or the cops for me. And Saint Denis, I'm sure a lot of you guys know that the cops, it's really easy to get killed by them in Saint Denis because they're everywhere. So I just kind of started like punching things. I started shooting the law and stuff, and Dutch actually fights with Arthur. This is crazy. Like, if you actually fight the law, Dutch pulls out his guns and starts fighting too. So I thought this was kind of interesting. I was like, whoa. It's like, I did not expect Dutch to actually defend Arthur in, like, non-missions. Like, this is crazy. So, it turns out all the gang members actually do this. So if you follow, like, Micah, or if you follow Bill, Javier, Sadie, you know, all the gang members, or like Miss Grimshaw, they will actually defend you. Or if you bring like enemies to camps, they'll start shooting and defending you. And there's also an instance where you can actually piss them off, like if you like antagonize them too much, they'll start shooting at you. So I did not even know that. So like I said, I thought I was having really fun here. I was like, okay, we're just gonna get Dutch just actually helping me take the law. And normally I would probably die in this instance, but since I was on PC and I was doing a mod menu and put God mode on, I was able to survive pretty quickly. And then I also had like a reload on my gun, no reload, so I was able to just keep firing the bullets at the law. So this kind of makes me want to try some more experiments in the future. Like, what happens if we like loot Hosea in the middle of the bank robbery? I got that one coming out. And there's also a few other experiments that I got going on PC too, because there's actually some pretty cool outcomes that you guys probably didn't know. Like chapter 4, I've seen like this is probably the most secret outcomes that I've gotten so far in chapter 4, and there's plenty of more. So, and then I decided, it's like, okay, where'd Dutch go? And then Dutch just decides to grab Micah's horse. Like, I was like, how did Dutch bring Micah's horse to Saint Denis? So I thought that was pretty funny, and you can tell it's Micah's horse because it's like black. I can't remember Micah's name, but I think it's Baylock. Yeah, Baylock. And then all of a sudden, you can see Dutch is riding Baylock, and you can tell it's Baylock because the nails are actually pink. And that is how Dutch and Jose, or Dutch and Micah's horses usually are. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So he just decided to grab Micah's horse, which I kind of thought that was pretty funny. But it kind of makes you think that Rockstar Games wasn't actually intending for anybody to actually do this. So it's actually pretty interesting. But yeah, that's kind of what happens. That's what happens if you follow Dutch after the Saint Denis garden party. He actually just kind of goes to Saint Denis and then just kind of walks around and wanders like a normal NPC, which is quite interesting. I did not know that that was actually going to occur. But anyway, guys, that is all the information I got for you guys on this video today. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily awesome videos, such as Red Dead Redemption 2 videos, all the upcoming GTA 6 and Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing on my channel. Subscribe for more of those, and let me know in the comments down below, is there any other secrets, hidden outcomes, PC encounters that we can do with mod menus? You guys can let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. Like I said, guys, thanks for watching. Stay happy, healthy, and well, and I'll see you guys all later on the next video.